Good evening, everyone. Welcome into Comic Book Women. We have a really good show planned for you guys tonight. As promised, we are bringing the spotlight to an artist that's been all over the community. Just everybody loves her. So we'll get to that in a sec. But before we jump into it, quick thank you over to our sponsors at Cover Price for providing all the information that we're going to be using to do this market report tonight. We appreciate them so much. Make sure that you use code FLIPSIDE if you're over at their site, and you will get 2 months of their unlimited membership at $1.99 a month. So thank you, Flipside, or not Flipside. Thank you, Cover Price, for helping Flipside. There we go. Jen, how was your day?
I just got home from work.
Like literally walked in and just sat down. You're like, let's do it.
Oh.
Well, good. We're glad you made it. Lucy, how's your day?
Yeah. It's okay. It's good. Just chilling.
That's it? That's all I'm getting out of you guys?
Sorry, I didn't do much today. I got no energy.
I look forward to the shows. I mean, I love the content. That's obviously fun. But hi, Paul. Hi, Ronnie. Heroes Reborn. Hi, _ comics.
Hi.
But I actually look forward just to seeing you guys. This is like our only time to hang out.
I know. I missed you girls. I feel like we haven't talked in forever. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever since we didn't have a show on Saturday. But
that threw me off too. Like missing Near Nirvana. Like, ugh.
Yes, I know. But busy lives.
Yeah, you guys will all move here eventually. Really good. We got a lot of new stuff in. So Anthony and I have been busy. We're going to start doing the Facebook Live shows again because we've been getting requests for those. So we're going to get back on that and back on Whatnot and trying to kind of figure out our schedule.
That's awesome. I bet people misses you guys, huh? They miss you
I miss them too. There was like this weird connection doing live sales where you got to, oh my gosh, Ronnie, thank you.
What?
We appreciate that. I think that's actually our biggest donation ever. So.
Oh, thank you so much. You gotta dance.
Oh gosh, is that how we do this?
That's we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, that's really cool. Now we're gonna have a great show. We have to. Right?
Yeah.
So everybody that's just joining tonight, we are going to be spotlighting Italian comic book artist Sara Pichelli. She's best known for her Miles Morales version of Ultimate Spider-Man, which most of you know. Most of you don't know that we were all saying Pichelli.
Yeah.
But that's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right. You all say your name wrong. Yeah,
we were saying it wrong.
Well, because you think Italian, you think Pichelli, right?
Pichelli. Like that?
But it's Pichelli. So Pichelli,
like
Sara Pichelli. I know. Anything in Italian sounds delicious to me. It doesn't matter what it is. You could say like sofa and it probably sounds good.
Sounds so good. Oh, jeez.
John, hi. Welcome on in. Figure drawing, welcome in. Yeah, Sara is a fantastic artist. So what we know about her, a little bit, a background here. She started in animation, but what made her switch over into comic books, Jen?
Her boyfriend?
Yeah, she was dating David Messina.
I was like, is that your question?
Well, it's kind of like, doesn't that happen a lot? Like your significant other is into comic books or some realm of the comic book world, and that pulls you in. Like I was not involved in comics at all until Anthony did all this.
It's his fault, right? And well, wasn't Carla Cohen the same way too? Like she was not, and then Lucio pulled her in. Yeah. So that's cool. And I guess we're grateful for the boyfriends.
Well, we have her stick-to-itiveness, because how easy would it have been for her just to dabble and be like, meh? But it's like, no, she likes it, right?
Yeah. She said that animation didn't feel like it was the long-term place for her. It was just a tiny cog in this machine that she wanted to be a part of, but she was trying to find her place. but then landing in comic books ended up just being this really cool blessing in disguise. And I know she's very humble though.
Oh, you could tell. You could tell.
Yeah, like with her work, they asked her in this interview Jen sent, if it's her in New York Comic Con, if she's happy with her work, and she's like, "I'm never happy. I'm never happy," which I admire that in an artist. You're always wanting to improve your craft. You always want to get better and better.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so Jen, remind me, is she mostly digital, or how did she start with her technique?
Well, so okay, what made this tough? Because I love looking for firsts, right?
Yeah.
And when she started getting into it, she was doing the framing, right? Wait, why are you smiling? What's up?
Oh, because somebody was saying he wishes he was an Italian comic book artist now. Tell Holloway. But yeah,
so
go ahead.
she did framing, and then she did interiors for a little bit. And so I had a really hard time because I couldn't, in all the interviews, either written and on YouTube, I could not find anyone that asked, "Hey, what was your first interior? Hey, what was your first cover?" And I was like, "That dang it!" So I had to keep trying to like dive. I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So technique. You said she pencils.
You just
Sorry.
Am I frozen to you guys?
No, you're fine. Why? Oh wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm gonna come
now,
right
now
back.
it did.
No, you're fine. She went on the smoke break.
Oh yeah.
That's Brian's thing, right?
At least she's Laura, not Anthony.
That's true. At least it is Laura.
Am I moving on my screen?
You're moving slow.
Fine. You're moving a little slow, but yeah.
Oh,
It was fine a little
Oh,
bit.
that's so weird. I'm getting
Okay, you're back. Yeah, you're back. Huh. That was a little strange.
I'm getting all these like weird delays on my end. I feel like something's happening on my internet or something. So if you guys see me freezing randomly, that's why. All right. Anything to add to Sara Pichelli before we start deep diving into her books?
Well, wait. In the forward thing, you were saying, so she does do pencils. Sorry for my ADD of popping around different stuff, but you said that she does do pencils, but her coloring isn't always her; it's other people sometimes.
Right. Which is interesting because like there's been artists, we've come across that before though, but most artists I would say that we've talked about prefer to add their color, almost like how they finish their piece. There are people that have separate colors. We've seen it.
I think it's easier for them,
okay.
right? I don't know.
Oh wait, so your
My internet's being so shitty, guys.
Turn your phone off of your Wi-Fi. Sometimes that helps.
Hold on a second.
Sometimes it helps.
Kick my teenager off the internet. That might help.
Wait, what did you find out? Because I know that she does pencils, but if she's pressed for time like other artists, she'll do digital. Yeah.
Yes, and she said that was something that took her some time to get used to, but then she ended up loving it, which is kind of neat. She kind of switched from doing her standard tools and adapted with the times. You got to admire that.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are gonna do most of the talking on these because my internet's shit right now. Okay, let's keep cruising.
No.
So we can, we can hear you fine. I think you get a little. I mean, right now you're fine. You might freeze a little bit, but your audio's perfect. So your audio's fine.
Oh,
so you can keep talking.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
All right. Early cover. Why did we say first question mark? Jen, you tapped into this a little bit, but elaborate.
Because it was really tough for me to pinpoint it, and I'm not positive. So if anyone out there knows, because I listened and read all the interviews, and then I went through her works, and I was just trying to like, what was the earliest? And this came out in 2010. But from my understanding, she got into the industry in 2008. But that was, I think, with IDW. There's a couple of Star Trek, but she did the frames for that. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't count. No one, right? Frames, people don't really.
I wouldn't count that.
Right. So then I was like, okay, well, did she do some of the interiors? I had a hard time pinpointing that. And this is the first I came across. But again, I could be wrong. So I feel more comfortable saying this is an early cover of hers. Not first.
I'm looking into it right now, and I'm not seeing anything that says one way or another.
I watched all the interviews, and I read all the articles, and not one person asked. And I was like, well, come on. So
Well,
for
you
sure,
get interviewers.
I know,
Huh?
right?
Where
Like, where did you start?
this.
What was your first book? Yeah, we need to have her on the show, Lucy. We would tackle that question.
I agree that. Yes, I agree with that.
They ask a general one, and then she'll like list 3 or 4 books, and I'm like, oh no, give me one.
You don't want different answers. You want one.
Give me one. So this is,
Dude, you're totally right. I can't find anything.
That's crazy.
So
okay,
early.
So we were trying to like, how would you pronounce this? It's heroes or heroes? Heroes, right? Okay,
Heroes.
heroes. Yeah, because
some people have it listed as Marvel Heroes, and some people just have it listed as Heroes. So looking for it is interesting too. But $2 book for an early cover of hers. Like if you're a fan, it'd be kind of cool there to sign this.
All right, let's see. Universe X is saying there's a Guardians of the
That's
Galaxy 7.
No. That's later on the list. We're talking about it.
We get to that one. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourselves, guys. Take it easy.
So $2 for a raw comic. This would be an easy one to find if you want some of her early work, possibly her first. We're going to reach out to the crowd and the audience and let you guys do some research and digging of your own. Please message us if you find anything that confirms it one way or the other. We want to know.
I have this pinpointed around May-ish of 2010.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Let's keep cruising. All right. So Jen's like, you guys, do you have any favorite covers? And I had to put this one up here just because this is what I think. This is the one I think of when I think Sara Pichelli. This is what comes to mind. And I know that's not everybody's. There's a couple other ones that are pretty high hitters as well.
Her.
Really?
I didn't know it was her.
Yeah, because this picture is in the interior. So when they did a second print, which is this was the second print, they just took her interior and made it on the cover.
Mel talked about this on a Drunken Chat show a long time ago. And he was talking about how I think he actually owns this. But Ultimates Fallout Spider-Man No More issue number 4. If you guys own this, congratulations. The raw comic's going for about $100. If you want a 9.8, you're looking at quadruple that price at $426.
That's crazy. That's I guess, like I think now, because before, like, like I had the other ones that we're going to talk about, I was seeing only those, but then lately now that I've been hearing her name more, I didn't hear her name before. Then right now I've been hearing it more and people posting about it, and obviously they mentioned it, and I was just like, oh, what this is her. And then I didn't realize that was her cover. It's pretty cool.
It's fantastic. I think she does a really good job here mastering the art of expression. The look on Miles' face here. I mean, obviously, since you have the mask coming up, that's important too. But that look on his face is just, and I like the all white background. I think that's really neat. Just kind of highlights the artwork. You're looking at her line work here, and she does a really good job. It looks like Paul owns one of these. I do not. Do you guys, girls?
Yeah, wanted comic. Found a bunch and ended up. I got one. I'm happy.
Nice.
PC for life.
Did
you know what?
it?
I remember seeing this at the store, and I didn't care about it at the time, obviously, because that was just kind of new, so I didn't even know what was happening.
But also,
I regret it.
For a while. You're not the only one, though. You're not the only one. Like, people for a while would just.
Yeah. They were like, me. Not because of you guys. I say that you, Laura. Me.
That's when I feel like about something. It's like
yeah.
But yeah, so Ultimate Fallout Spider-Man No More issue number 4. This is one that most of you guys are aware of, but this again, Sara Pichelli, fantastic cover. Let's keep cruising. So this is another one that some people might be like, okay, when I think Pichelli, this is what I think. For me, it was the other one, but I don't know. Jen, what do you think of this one?
I like it. It's a 1 in 15. Came out in 2011.
Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't see the price. Sorry, I just.
Yeah.
Lucy's having sticker shock. She's like, what the hell? Yeah, this is pretty crazy. A $500 raw, over $1,000 if you want it graded. Good luck finding this one for anything less than that. I think most people that have these are very aware, and they're not going to sell it for below market.
Again, you never know. if you see
I
a
was just
really,
gonna say that.
if you see a really messy, unorganized comic
Store.
box, you never. That's why you have to go book by book. You can't just go. You can't skip.
Mhm.
You never know.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like Jen always says, you never know.
I think that would be amazing if somebody found this in the back issue bin. Like, the store would really have to not know what they have in their boxes.
Then
But,
this is
I
when they
mean-
will pull the whole cart of, let me check the price on eBay.
And you're like,
Yeah.
how about I just give you $100 and I walk away right now?
No.
Man, I would throw a fit. I would go full blown Karen on that store. I'd be like, no, it's marked this price. It's mine.
Rob's Comics. There is he said that there's a black and white Absolute Ghost. So it's just this black and white version.
Okay.
It is.
Jen's always, yeah, she is always
Not Miles. No, Miles. I know it's gonna be a.
All right, but do you guys see this climbing? When's the next movie supposed to come out? 2022?
You mean the Universe 2 movie?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I
Is it
don't know.
2022 or
2023. Maybe 2022.
I haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
Ooh, Ronnie has a 9.8 of this.
Nice, Ronnie. Nice.
Oh,
Congratulations, dude.
I like how Lucy's congratulations like half. Like, I don't.
Congratulations.
That's really neat. So you said this is a 1 in 15?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I would go full blown Karen. That would happen. And I would be all mad. And you would see me on TikTok the next day, like throwing stuff. I would be mad. Well, what's the point of digging through bins, finding something like this, and then having them change the price at the register? That takes out all that's the whole nother show, though.
Yeah.
Yes. We have talked about this. So, yeah. On Nearing Not Run, I think we talked about this. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's on a downward trend for the time being. So, Jen, snag it up. It's down 0.23%.
I can't afford a $500.
Yeah.
This is your dip, Jen, right here.
Thanks, Paul, I think.
Oh, jeez. No. Laura, no.
No, what would happen is I would start feeling guilty halfway through and start like apologizing, then end up buying a bunch of stuff because I'd feel bad. I have like a really good bark, but very little bite. I don't ever follow through with like my angriness.
I won't say.
Moving on.
I think I will say sorry till I'll be home, and then I'll feel that at home.
Right. So you go home and think of all the things that you should have said when you were there to like prove your point. And then I lay in bed at night just like analyzing.
And I'll get more mad. And then I'll get more mad and be like, oh fuck, I should have said this.
Yes. Exactly. All right. Anyway. Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man. This is issue number 1. Again, beautiful cover. Very, very cool composition here. I like the way that they had this angle coming. What, Lucy?
Wow.
Prices?
I know that high voltage says FBK. So it just reminds me of what's it called? White chicks. So I'm gonna have a BF of fit. What is it? I'm gonna have a total.
It's a bitch fit.
A bitch fit, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a total FBK.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. I was laughing. Sorry.
FBK. We just coined a new acronym on this show.
Yes.
That's fun. Comic shops that price at the register. Nah, exactly. Right. I agree. But that, again, you guys have to go watch our Nearing Nirvana. We covered this whole thing. We tried to take it at all the different angles. But all right. So this book, Raw Comic, we're looking at what, Lucy?
Holy moly, $546.
But surprisingly, not that big of a jump if you go to a 9.6. I bet a 9.8 is probably in the 1,000 range.
So if it's a 9.6, you can probably open it, get it like, if they don't have no cracks, you can probably, what do you call it? Iron it? Not iron it. Press it.
Press?
I'm like,
do not iron your books.
I'm impressed, not iron it.
Well,
you see me ironing?
Usually because there's probably a spine tick that has a color break. I don't see you making a 9.6.
My Something's Killing the Children doesn't have no spine ticks, no color breaks, and it's a 9.6.
Why though? What were on the notes?
I didn't see any.
There's times that they don't have notes for 9.6 though.
Oh, I would demand them. So. I'd be like, I want to know exactly why.
There's nothing, so I don't know why I got a 9.6. So.
Hi, JJ.
JJ Maxwell, hello.
Yes.
Exit Zero Comics says a planchar.
A planchar. That means iron. Like you're gonna iron.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm terrible.
This book's the one in 30.
It's 130. Wow. It's really nice. I almost the other one's 1 in 15, but this one's really nice. It's worth the one.
Wait, I'm not even reading our own information. Lucy, look at that. A 9.8. The last recorded sales value was $2,375 for 9.8.
Oh my goodness!
But look at the cover.
That is insane. I mean, it's really nice, but the difference though, from 800 to like it's like double the price for a 9.8.
Well, it's a 1 in 30, so like.
But I mean 9.6 is not so far off from the 9.8, so it's
triple the value.
Yes, it's a huge difference. That's crazy.
Okay. So definitely worth getting it graded if you think you might have a 9.8.
Yeah.
Oof. I would even grade it for a 9.6 because you're getting your money back for the grading, so definitely worth it. It's a 1 in 30. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, anything to add to this one, Jen?
I just really like it, but I don't have it.
It's really nice. Yeah, for sure.
She had an art book. She had an art book. What?
Oh, so it says not a lot of shops ordering 30 copies of this book. Well, probably at the time. So maybe there's not a lot of copies of this one. And in that case, there might not be a lot of 9.8s. So maybe that's why. But it's still, that's insane.
She had it like she's one of the few artists that has an art book and a poster book. I believe the poster book came out. Oh god, oh darn it! I don't have the notes for that one. But like, there's a poster book and there's an art book of all her stuff, or majority of her stuff. So if you like her stuff and you can't afford, it might be in there. Just take it a little look see.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I have the Art German Middleton poster books. I want to frame them eventually and put them all around my room. But all right, let's keep cruising. Okay, The Bounce. This one Lucy and Jen were talking about before the show got started because I wasn't familiar with it, so I kind of had to like look it up. But Lucy, you said you saw this somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar. I just saw it today. It's crazy. It's so crazy that just like today, somebody posted on Instagram. I don't know who, and if you're watching the show, let me know who you were. But I can't remember. Somebody posted, and when you were showing us this, I was just like, "What the? I just saw this book right now. Somebody posted. It's crazy."
Because I came across it because it's her first cover with Image. What? Huh?
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, I thought you said something, Laura. Sorry. Oh, I thought you said something.
Yeah, same.
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm hearing things.
So this is her first cover with Image. This is how I came across it. And I believe her boyfriend, maybe her husband now? Her boyfriend?
Boyfriend, maybe.
Worked on the interiors, from my understanding. And yeah, the Bounce #2 variant is, again, her first cover for Image Comics. That's how I came across it. I'm like, I've never heard of this series before, but I really liked it. The detailing.
Well, yeah, and the story's cool too, right?
What is the story about again, Laura?
This is a cover.
This is a variant cover.
Variant.
It's a variant.
Variant cover. Too soon. Gore. A friend opened a comic shop that sells older and high value books, but we have collectors new to the hobby who don't read comics but buy 9.8 graded books. It's a growing number. Yes, that's definitely true. That one. Okay.
Oh yeah, so Exit Zero Comics. This is a variant, but it's a non-ratio, so you should be able to, if you hunt back issue bins. But $2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's about down on his luck superhero, right?
It's what?
Kind of like
what is it about?
It kind of gives like a Deadpool vibe to me. A down on his luck superhero. It's kind of what it reminded me of, but you'd have to read it. It's pretty cool. Never seen this one get put on the hunt list. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting cover too. I like. Is he vaping?
I think he's just smoking.
I think he's just smoking. That's what it got me. Like when I saw this cover, I thought it was interesting because I looked and I was like, I thought it was like one of those Marvel superheroes, but then I was like, wait, what is this? That's why it got my attention on Instagram. Somebody posted, and I was like,
this came out in 2013, so I don't know when vaping started.
Didn't start till not so long ago.
Vaping got so big for a while, then like now you just don't see it as much, or at least in Arizona you don't. It was like a fad for a good half year.
Only douches. I'm just kidding. Anthony. And just kidding.
Wait, is Anthony commenting? I don't see it yet.
No. I'm just saying because I seen him with his babe last time on Drunken Jazz.
Oh my gosh, I know that like, douche. He carries it around with him. I'm like, that's so. I agree with you. You nailed it.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna tell him you said that too. Like, just so you know. All right, so $2 for the raw comic. We don't have any graded information, but the current trend is nice and flat. So. Nice. I blame Leonardo DiCaprio for that trend. Really, does he vape?
Why? Yeah, does he vape?
He clearly didn't inhale. That's true. All right, let's keep cruising. So this is the one that I believe Universe X up at the top. Go ahead, Jen.
So, okay, this isn't Angela's first appearance in the Marvel universe, but this is a cool cover of hers. And I don't know if you guys know about Angela at all, but she was Todd McFarlane Spawn universe, and then they bought her. So this is a 1 in 100 variant. It is super hard to find. I have always liked this cover, but I never come across it. It says 1995, but I think it was like, oh man, how much for shipping?
It was in Australia, right?
Oh, okay. So the one from Australia that was July 9th on eBay, it was mislabeled. So if you try to find it, you won't. You have to just go Guardians of the Galaxy number and then put 1 in 100, and it should pop up under sold listings. So there's no number. So because I had this in my search saved eBay listing, and it didn't come up. So I'm like, what? But it sold for $70 with $40 shipping.
What?
That's
a beautiful cover. I really, really like this.
But it's tough. Yeah, and it's 1 in 100 for a number 7. I think she did a great job with it.
Did you look it up on that app that you use when you can't find something, the Fat Fingers, whatever?
No, it's been a while since I've actually used that. I have to probably try. Okay. Maybe it would have come up, but when there's not even a number in it, it's tough, right?
Yeah.
But it is pretty, and I do like it, and it's a Sarah for 1 in 100, and it's Angela. Yeah, the Marvel
and look
Man.
at her thigh-high boots; those are badass.
The hair.
Yeah, Daily Grand. I'm pretty sure it's. I think there's one and another one that wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy, and then number 5, I believe, 5, 6. So yeah, I think it's her 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I think her 3rd or 4th appearance. Yeah, is this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys, my internet's being awful. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, but JJ,
yeah, this would be a good character for us to cover.
Yeah, it's on the list, but it's so far away because there's no current rumors around it. Might be in Love and Thunder, but like we haven't heard any inklings. But the fact that Marvel did buy this character, I feel like they're going to use it eventually. But JJ, the reason why it was $40 shipping is because it came from Australia. It's dope cover. Huh?
Okay, I think we're still. Are you guys ready to move on from this one?
Yes.
Am I talking over you guys? Because I'm telling you, my internet's so bad.
No, we were waiting for you to go to the next one.
Oh Jesus! I'm telling you, on my end, you guys are like coming in and out, and I can hear like broken pieces of sound. Like this is nice. Rough on my end. All right, Miss Marvel number 1. What do we got here?
I like this one. It's actually my phone. It's my phone.
Oh, that's awesome!
I just like it. The detailing in the scarf, and I don't know. I just really like it. It's not the most complicated cover. I just like it. I don't know, you guys.
I really like this too. And again, I didn't know. I guess I don't know a lot of her covers, obviously, especially that are popular. I didn't know this was her again. And I really like this one. I like the scarf. I used to be into scarves, so I really like.
And this is her first.
Do you like it for $105?
No, I got this way long time ago, and I have this in. I forgot what the yellow one is. It might be third. I really want the teal one though, huh?
I think it is the third print, the yellow one.
The yellow one?
I think so.
I want the teal one though. Have you seen it, like the teal one? Looks good. But yeah, she did great. It's also the first appearance of
very well said, Jen. So
where'd she go? She blocked herself again. Okay, so graded 9.8. It comes up to 473, and raw it's 105. And the last one was a few days ago, 109.
Raw.
This is raw. Okay,
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's cool. Yeah,
it's the first appearance of a character, and I think it's her first solo book.
Okay, we can go to the next one, Laura.
Thanks, Lucy, because I'm waiting for you to cue me, because I don't know if you guys can hear me at the same time I'm hearing you, so I'm like waiting. This is really awkward. Oh, shit. Okay, this was my pick. I'll talk really fast before I lose you guys. So I just like the composition of this cover. I think that Sara did a very interesting take on incorporating the dance style and the dance move, but with the coloring and the moon in the background. I thought it was beautiful. So I just chose this one just purely because I like it. It's not worth tons of money. I just think it's a really pretty variant.
It was an incentive variant. What?
For $4.
What did you say, Jen?
I'm pretty sure it was an incentive variant. Oh, where did the picture?
Oh, she'll be back. I think she got off and trying to come back to see if her internet's better. I think that's what she said she was gonna do. What I was gonna say? It is a beautiful cover. It is. I really like that cover. I'm not like a super.
Okay.
Is it working better?
I'm trying. Like I left the whole thing. So let's try this again. There we go. Better?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems good. It seems good. Yeah, this is a beautiful cover. Yeah, I love the cover, like the moon. I love the moon. So it's awesome.
I think it's really hard to find high grade.
You said this is not a ratio one, right?
It says it's I came across.
Oh, Rob says 1 out of 15. Okay.
Yeah, I came across someone saying it was an incentive, so I need to look more into that. But Rob said, okay, 115. Okay.
Yeah, he said he has the Mexican variant.
Oh, nice.
It's beautiful though, isn't it? It just, again, it captures that movement, that sense of movement. And when you have a dancer character, I mean, what better way than to throw her in a really neat ballet position, like she's just flying through the air. I
1 out of 15. Exit 0 says it's 1 out of 15. So it is a ratio, 15 or 25. Okay.
Well, I mean, for a character, especially Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider, it's a pretty cool cover. Do you guys think we're gonna get her in live action or only in Into the Spider-Verse?
I hope we get a live action.
Yeah, like they have to do her. It'd be such a fun character, and there's so much you could do with it. I think they'd be crazy not to.
We just watched the Spider-Man 3 where she's they show her I mean not Spider-Man, just one Stacy, and that girl who played her, I just felt like she fit perfect for her.
The third one from
when Venom
yeah, the actress did fit her really well.
Yes, like she represented Gwen perfectly. And it's a girl from what's her name from Jurassic Park with Star-Lord. Horrible with names.
Then Jurassic World girl.
That one, yes.
She's also a director?
Yes, yeah, she's good. Her dad is a director or something like that too.
What is her name?
I know who you're talking about.
Howard?
Too.
Howard, their last name's Howard.
Yeah, something
maybe?
Howard.
Okay.
Fudge.
Somebody will know. Somebody will tell us.
But yes, is Anthony watching and trying to scream?
Bryce? Is it Bryce?
Bryce Howard.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. I think she played. It was really good.
I think with this character, you would have to find somebody that has
Bryce
Dallas Howard, I think is the ending. But yeah, you have to find somebody that has some sort of dancing background, because I think that they would really try to incorporate that as she's swinging through the building, like the ballet to it. I don't know. But
look at everybody yelling at us in the chat. Right, Dallas Howard. Yeah.
We got there eventually.
I feel the frustration, guys. Sorry.
Can you imagine being at home and you're like, I know this? So yeah, I just chose this one because I think it's a beautiful cover. I think it's neat. Again, it's not worth tons of money yet, but I like it, and maybe one day it would be.
Well, we figured we would do a mixture because we definitely can't cover all her covers, right? So we just figured we would choose some high-end ones and things that we liked that were lower end. So if you can't afford those and you like these,
win-win. There you go. All right. Now to kind of go the other side here, I chose this one as well because I have been specking on it for ages. Thank you, Mel from Drunken Chats. He brought this up. It appeared on it wasn't on the Hot 10 over on Tales from the Flipside channel. I guess we're on that one now, huh? But it wasn't on the Hot 10, but they were talking about it. And Mel was saying, he's like, if this scene happens in the next movie, like if this actually ends up playing out exactly like this cover, he's like, this thing's going to skyrocket. So, of course, I took Mel and I was like, oh, Mel knows his shit. So I went and bought like a ton of them. I have one. Several.
I got one. I got it for 20, I think.
They're going for about $20.
That's not bad, I think. Yeah, I got one of these. But I don't know. I'll be kind of like, should I sell it? But I think I'm going to hold on to it.
Do not sell it.
Just so people know, this is Spider-Man number 12. I know we see number 1 in the corner. You see that a lot during this Marvel Now, but you're looking for Spider-Man number 12, which it might still be in back issue bins because it's not number 1. Just then.
I have not been able. I've been hunting this book down for a while. Like I think I've been going at this book for at least a year now, and I've never found one in a back issue bin. I have gotten some really good deals on eBay via auctions. In fact, I bought one yesterday that I ended up getting for $12 because of an auction that I won. Nice. Yeah. So most of them, though, that I've bought over the last few months have all been in this $20 range. And it is pure speculation that this thing's going to end up, if they do this scene, it's not even a key, but just to have that scene on the cover, I think you would end up getting.
Well, for a while, the Miles and the Handcuffs was going for a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. Who's that guy over there? Hi, Ann.
Yo.
Tell him I call him a douche.
No, don't say
that. He is fun. Let's see here. So yeah, this is the one that I'm specking on for sure. Make sure that you guys, if you have the opportunity, I recommend buying at least one. Worst case scenario, you end up with a really cool Pichelli cover. Best case scenario, you make some money.
I found a couple of these in the back issue bins, but they were like spine tick like crazy, so I just left them. I'm like, ooh.
I got mine all graded. I have like a couple 9.6s, a couple 9.8s. Then I left a couple raw, but I think as of today, like I have like roughly 15 of these.
Damn.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like I buy them up periodically. I know. I have a weird gut feeling about this. If this ends up being right and I end up being right on this book, we have to do an entire episode titled "Laura Was Right."
Nice.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Well, and we'll just spend the whole episode will be like this. I was right. I was right. That'll be the whole show. Me just going, I was right.
Yeah, I think we just lost all our viewers right now. I'm just kidding.
They're gone. Okay.
They're all
Same
gone.
here. The Kiss cover is the biggest dig I have done. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ronnie, I think he's in the same boat with me then. Yeah. We got it, Laura. Okay.
Yeah. I guess, and Mel, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll have Mel come on with me, and Mel and I will just sit there and be like,
yeah. We're right.
He
just
said,
bump each other up.
I don't even know if I should say this on the show, but during the Hot 10 show that he was talking about this on, he said that he could see this going for hundreds of dollars, like high-end hundreds, if it ends up happening. Jen, you have to buy at least 5.
I don't think I've ever gone 15 on any. I think I've gone like 10 and 6, but 15, that's.
But if you're directing this movie, and this kiss has to happen, isn't this like the obvious pose for this kiss to happen in.
Because you're basically doing an homage to Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man kiss, but you would
but now they're it makes so much sense. So like take the specking out of it. I really think that if I was directing the movie, this is how it would happen. One would drop, then the other one would drop, then mwah. Anyways, let's keep going. Lucy, this is your pick.
Yay. All these, like, I thought it was House and Power X, but it's just all the House of X, like the variants, they all had the flower variant. And this one was, I really, really like this one. I like those lilies kind of. So all these I thought they were beautiful. I just sold them recently, like on my Whatnot auctions, and they went, for a good price, I think, But they're I think they were beautiful covers. All those flower covers, I really, really like them. But this one was like one of my favorites. Yeah.
I'm a little ignorant here. Why are there flowers on these?
Oh my God, I can't remember because I was reading it, and then I think they were using. I'm trying to remember, like
There's
of the flower. I can't remember like the garden. It's part of the story. It was part of the story, but I can't remember. I don't remember because I read it when it came out. But I don't remember. I had horrible memories. I don't remember. But I think it was part of the story, like with the flowers, and I think everybody knows. Into medicine. Yeah, the flowers made into medicine. Okay, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, and there was a flower month?
Okay. Okay, then Erin, there you go. Yeah. Hi, Erin. But yes, I knew it was like, I remember like they were part of it, the story, but I couldn't remember what it was, but it was something. But yeah, so each of there it is. Yeah. Each issue had a flower variant. I missed out on the first 2 of them, and I think I got like I got 3, 4, and then from on till 6. But the first one, I think it was that guy, I can't remember his name, and Storm. Storm was number 2, I believe.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I wasn't familiar with this cover. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it came out
very
recently
pretty.
too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Raw comic, you're looking at $6.36. No graded yet.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't go back.
This isn't recent. It came out 2019.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this one.
2019.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It came out like a few years ago.
Okay, I thought it was recent. I don't know why.
That's kind of recent.
It came out a couple years ago.
Very pretty. Okay, I like it. I'll keep an eye out for this. This is not one, again, I was familiar with. So now that I know, I'll look for it. And here's another one. And my favorite flower is a calla lily. So if I was able to pick one up, it would be this one.
Yeah. Even though like the way he looks, like I like the background too, like the color kind of fading a little. It's just so, I don't know. I love them. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a cool one. This would be my personal favorite. What's your favorite flower, Lucy?
Stargazer lily.
Oh, so the last one would have been your pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jen, what's yours?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have a favorite flower?
I used to like lilies until my cat ate one and got poisoned, and then I had to go to the vet. It cost $1,000 to get her to get flushed out or whatever.
Lilies are poisonous?
Yeah, lilies. You can't. If a cat eats a lily, they have to get like an IV for like 3 days. It's a so now I'm like, what's my favorite flower? One that's not toxic.
For animals.
Yeah.
And they smell so beautiful. I just love them.
Yeah, I love calla lilies. I think they're very elegant to me. I've always been attracted to calla lilies. On my first date with Anthony, actually, our very first date, he was working at like this high school, and they had a class that was for like becoming a florist, like a trade school type class. And he went in there and he bought this huge vase of calla lilies, and he brought that to our first date. So I remember walking in, there's this table, and there's just like probably 50 calla lilies, and I was just blown away. I'm like, okay, this is a good one.
He's not a douche. That's so sweet.
He's a keeper. It was really, really sweet. basically ever since then, he buys me flowers whenever we go out on dates, even to this day. So.
Oh, so
Side
sweet.
note. Oh gosh, I'm corny. Okay, let's keep going. So $4 for this raw. If again, no graded sales information yet, but Lucy likes these flower variants, and I think they're kind of neat too. Okay, so Jen, why did we include this?
So this is coming out September 29th. So it's already past FOC, but I mean, it's the next Sara. How do you say it again? I keep saying in my head it's Pichelli, but
it's Pichelli, like Kelly.
Pichelli.
Pichelli.
But it's the next one coming out. So if you're a Wednesday warrior or you have a good in with your shop, you can just be like, hey.
Hook it up.
I like this one too. This one's fun. No, it's better that way. Yeah, I like it.
She has a couple of Star Wars covers too. Again, we couldn't cover them all, so next time.
I was actually shocked you didn't include any of them. I would have thought that you would have included some Star Wars.
I thought the bounce one was pretty cool, and then I liked the Angela 1/100, and I'm like, we did 11, not 10. So I'm like,
and there's a Thor variant that she did that's really interesting with the all white background. That's a good one. But yeah, you're right. This is one of those, again, that we'll have to do another show eventually on. But this is something to look forward to. So if you guys want to go and track this one down, a very cool upcoming Sara Pichelli cover. All right. For those of you who are in the chat, we're at a peak right now. First off, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. I apologize for my internet issues at the beginning. I think they've subdued themselves. Anyways, please give us a thumbs up and make sure that you leave a comment. All three of us are on Instagram. Lucy, Jen, and I all do Whatnot sales. So if you're enjoying us, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Now, before we call it for the night, we'd like to tell you guys what we're looking forward to for tomorrow. Our new comic book day picks. First up, we have Lucy, The Me You Love in the Dark.
Oh yes, this book, since it came out, I was so excited about it, and I really liked it. So I'm excited for issue number 2. Do you guys still have those exclusive available number 1, Laura?
I think so. I have to ask Anthony. We did have, Ariel Diaz did our Cabin in the Woods homage for this cover, which she did a fantastic job. In person, they're just so neat. She did this really textured tree background, and you can see the artist up in the window. I think we still have some. I'm not positive though, but just check the site. They might be there. But yeah, Lucy, this is a good pick.
Thank you. So you next, Laura.
Okay, so mine, I actually have to thank Lucy because I didn't even see it. And she's like, Laura, that book you've been talking about is coming out tomorrow. And I was like, oh, that's right, the Maze book. So this is one, Jeff Lemire's just coming off of all of his Sweet Tooth, fame right now. Everybody's loving Jeff Lemire books. And I remember talking with Anthony, and I wanted to do an exclusive for this cover, but our scheduling was weird, and we already had our schedule was booked. But this book is really, really neat. I have it in the background. I already read issue 1. It's very sad. It's kind of a melancholy approach, but you have this dad whose daughter died, and she was really into puzzles. And one night he hears her voice coming from a labyrinth, and he's convinced she's alive in another realm.
So interesting. I want to read this because you know how I feel about him. For me, it's like a hit and miss. You never know. Like, I have read some stuff that I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, why everybody loves him so much? Like, not everything's so good. But this one sounds really interesting. So I hope I am able to pick one of these.
I think it's a winner. I've only read the first issue again, but it's a story about, family and loss and grief. And it's beautiful so far. I could definitely see this way, way far out being optioned. I'm bummed I didn't get to do an exclusive for it, but I'm excited about this. So if you guys have the opportunity to pick it up, this will be my pick. Jen, you're up.
So I picked Khazar because I really like the Savage Land, and Khazar is one of those characters that, yes, he died, so he's coming back to life, but he's going to get some powers and be tied more to the Savage Land, it's kind of like, to me, the potential of this book is the rebirth of him to be pertinent within the potential for future, right? They're not just going to drop a character. Like I know with Moon Girl Double Dinosaur, there was a Moon Boy, but he kind of got dropped a little bit. And then there's Moon Girl, that's cool, right? You have to bring a character into the future, so you know. But with Kazar, I'm happy because I'm curious, and I just want to read this book. There's a couple covers for it. I just want to read it. I just want to see what they're going to do with him and how they're going to make him similar but different.
It's a good reason. It's a solid reason. I'm sold. And it's a cool cover. There's like
kind of reminds me a little bit of the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, let's keep cruising. This one's kind of a bonus. We weren't going to include it, but then Britt's awesome, and so she put it up here for me anyway. Jen thought it was a cover to a book. It's actually a poster, and it's just such a neat Doctor Strange poster that if I can get my hands on it, I would be very excited. Lucy, what do you think of this?
The colors are just so beautiful. It's I don't know, just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's stunning. So wait, how much is the poster?
Yeah, I like it.
I think maybe it's one of those
Jen,
posters. I think those are the posters that they send to the stores that sometimes you can get them for free.
Ooh, really?
So those, I think it might be, I don't know, the ones that they put on the, a lot of the stores, they put them on their windows. And some stores, if you can just say, hey, when you're done with it, can I have it? Maybe they'll, put your name down or something. I don't know. So I don't know. Or maybe check the previous. Sometimes you can pre-order them. And they're like around $3.99. Oh, it comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well,
I think some stores did order some of these because the Doctor Strange series is big.
Yeah, maybe you can ask maybe they can still pre-order. Order for you.
Let's see.
See, that's how I thought too. I thought it was a variant cover. And then Laura's like, nope, it is a poster. And I'm like, oh.
Poster. If I get an extra one, Jen, I'll give it to you. Although they always fold the posters up, which drives me insane because I'm like,
yeah.
Where'd you go?
Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry,
back.
I'm here.
All right. Oh yeah, you're starting to get choppy again.
I'm getting choppy. My internet's just not working with me tonight. Okay, so guys, that was it for us tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe over at Nearing Nerdvana. That is our show that we do on Saturdays. Check out Bird City Comics. We offer really cool exclusives every single month. We have some really nice stuff coming up here soon that I'm excited about. And as always, check out Lucy and Jen. They're both over on Whatnot. Anything to add, girls?
Thank you, Cover Price.
I think.
Thank you.
Thank you again to our donation and our donation tonight from Ronnie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate and hope to see you guys Saturday or Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go on tonight for Whatnot, but
sounds good.
Oops, I don't have that tonight.
It's okay. I didn't have one on Sunday. I usually go Sundays, and I pushed it. I wanted to spend time with the family, and so I did.
Oh, shows are a lot of work, man.
Thursday.
Behemoth Comics has Cinnamon #2 coming out tomorrow. It's the one with the cat.
Ooh, I remember.
Anyway.
Okay, so some good stuff. All right, guys. Again, I apologize for the internet. We will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great night.